Okay, so time to recount all the events. Finish the thoughts. So Sakura gave out notes to all three: Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro. Toko got to the rec room and she hid in the locker. That's her hidden talent, hiding behind doors. Then Hiro got in there. Well, Sakura got there, then Hiro got in there. He was really nervous. And when Sakura mumbled something, he got super duper nervous, and the Monokuma bottle that Hiro hit her with was the night, wasn't it? Yes, here it is. The night. And that's where he thought that he had killed her. So then Hiro did try to cover up the murder by writing Toko in the magazine over there. However, Toko did see it. And at that point, Toko, who was in the locker, should have come out. These are so confusing. But yes, this is her coming out of the locker. So, coming out of the locker, she saw the thing, put the magazine back in there, but it was upside down, right? There's no other one with a magazine? That is correct, okay. Then Sakura woke up, she was scared, saw blood, Genocide Jill came up, Genocide Jill was scared, grabbed the bottle, and hit her with the one with the queen in it, and Genocide Jill cleaned it up and ran away. Sakura finally came back up. She was hit verily. What actually killed Sakura from the chem lab, this is over here, so it can't be that. It was Chem C9, and she looked upwards towards the sky and took it. So then Hina called us up. We broke the window, opened up the door, came inside. Hina was there, saw the bottle, and so she grabbed the bottle. Chem A. Wait, no. Should be that. I think. That's what it says, right? There was something on the floor near Sakura's body. Oh, no, it's not that. It's this. It's the Chem C9. And so, what was it that they switched with the bottle of poison and left on the rec room floor? It was this one. That should be the entirety of the case, and we'll reenact it. Let's go. It's always such a weird thing when we start reenacting all of these, so, like, I usually try to stay quiet through most of them, but this time it's a little bit different because we know how this panned out. We've gone through it a couple of times, like, even we went through each of the separate incidents twice over, just so that we could get to the bullet time battle, so that's what is happening. What? It's... oh my god. Okay, so those two are flipped. This is what I was worried about, because that means that this one over here is flipped with this one. I hate when they do this. I hate when they do this, because this is such a weird thing. Like, this looks like she's coming out of the place. So this should start from Act 2, yeah. Yeah.
She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, see, the pose that she's in indicates that she's coming out, but they make it look like she's going in, and that's just completely stupid. That's just confusing. Like this case specifically has a lot of misleading like pieces. This is one of them, and I'm not entirely sure, but I think that the pieces that are missing on the puzzles are randomized every time that you play the cases, so you have to pay attention to what they are. I think that's the case. Not 100% sure, but I think that's what it is. And then, so yeah, I'm not gonna stay all that quiet throughout this one. It's been like, this case upsets me a little bit too much, because we are saying that we're gonna trust each other and that we're not gonna kill anyone else, But of course, no one communicates, no one wants to talk, and because one or other circumstance, then we're not able to talk to Sakura. And if we were able to talk to Sakura beforehand, then none of this would have happened the way that it happened, because we would have been able to talk to everyone else before Monokuma outed Sakura. And if that was the case, then everyone should have been a little bit more relieved that Sakura was actually telling the stuff to them personally. But because she was outed, then they don't want to hear anything from her. And because they don't want to hear anything from her, specifically talking about Byakuya and Toko, that are scared shitless of them being killed by Sakura. And Hiro, who is not as scared because he's been with Sakura throughout all that time, and even afterwards he's still there. But Hiro was scared as well. So it all happened because we weren't able to talk to Sakura and confirm our shit beforehand, so we could talk to everybody else along with her and help her out. Try to get more people to like be open to the idea that she was not at fault for the mastermind's trick and having her be the spy. It just upsets me because we have the opportunity to say and do stuff, but the game negates the opportunity for us to talk to Kyoko. Because we don't talk to Kyoko, Kyoko gets mad, and then we can't communicate with her at all. Even if Makoto would have thought about it later and wanted to talk to Kyoko about it afterwards, so that as to get Kyoko's opinion on it, because of course, because she's tired and she's not feeling good, we can't talk to Sakura like that before Monokuma does his thing. And so it just became like it's a snowball, right? It keeps snowballing because we couldn't talk to Sakura, then we don't want to say anything about it. Like, okay, we don't tell Kyoko, we can't talk to Sakura, then Monokuma outs Sakura, then they don't trust her, and then there's Jill's problem with Aoi, and then everything goes into a big snowball. And so the farther it goes, the more menaced these people feel by the threat that is actually the strength of Sakura. Even if Sakura was well-meaning and didn't actually want to kill anyone, they thought that and they attacked her. So at that point, the only alternative that Sakura sees is this one. And it upsets me so much because there were at least 3 people willing to hear Sakura out and 3 other people who weren't. So it was a perfect 50-50 divide on that. And Sakura didn't think of coming to us and ask for help, even if it's her problem. I know that culture in Japan is very, very different, and that you should be able to handle your own problems. It's just baffling to me, and it upsets me a little bit too much because we could have done something. We could have done something to help Sakura out, and we didn't because we didn't know how to approach things. At any rate, that was my rant. I know that Japanese culture is very different and you should be able to take care of your own problems, and that's what Sakura was going for. But yeah, Hina was the one that messed it all up for us in the end.
That's the full truth of the case.
And that's the full truth. So, we're back.
Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That should be it. Come on, Hina, please, just...
Happened? But, Makoto, how did you...
Because I'm better than you, Byakuya. I am better than you.
How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Because I'm better than you.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
Yep.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Because he thought that it was just for self-benefit, everything.
Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
And it's so satisfying to have seen you get bitten in the butt. But that was it. Please let me get an A rank, even though I messed up quite a bit at some point. I think it is still an A rank. Perfect. That nets us 124 coins, I think. Yep, 124. Good enough.
Okay. I think we can all agree agree you made your point. Did you guys
Well,
forget
we better.
already? You still haven't voted yet.
yeah,
That is true, we
that's
haven't.
You
So,
seriously forgot?
I mean, I was very concentrated on having
Feel my
Byakuya
energy
getting
draining
bit.
out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it.
Really?
Maybe
just
you don't
gotta?
want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote.
It's time to do it.
Who will be chosen? Will you make the
Yeah, we also know that spiel.
What's it gonna be?
We also know that spiel. And because we were good enough to do all this, we know for a fact that we can select dead people, and it was Sakura who killed Sakura. And so it is.
Okay.
That's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. So there's technically no blackened.
Tired.
Thank you, Monokuma.
What did you say?
Yep, it is the truth. What do you not understand?
Come on.
I think I can see why. It's because of you three. Yeah, and she felt guilt
What are
as
you
well.
thinking?
I think she blames all 6 of us. Oh, come on, Hiro, shut up.
What is this?
It's no time to be like that. Yes, she wanted to kill us all. Except we didn't. I am so sorry, Hina.
You should have been the one to die.
I am so sorry, Hina.
What?
You shouldn't really be feeling this way. Not because it's not because you're not entitled to, but because this could have been all solved. That's exactly what it was. She's blaming all of us because you three weren't capable of hearing Sakura out. And neither Kyoko nor I did anything else to hear her out. We just stay away from the problem. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That should not have been it. It actually doesn't sound like Sakura, actually. And she blames herself even more than anyone else. Because she was her best friend and she wasn't capable of saving her at all. Time for the flashbacks then. No, it really wasn't your fault, Sakura.
No forgiveness.
No, it's not really because
I
of you,
can't
Sakura.
forgive this.
The feelings are so understandable, though. But please, no. That shouldn't have been it. She thought herself responsible because we didn't listen to her. I get that. Yes. At that point, she really just wanted to be heard out.
But
Yeah, but that would have meant that there would have been 3 blackened, right? And there's only one accomplice allowed, and I don't think all 3 of them would have landed the finishing blow, so Sakura really got it. She was calling us all friends, even though Byakuya and Togu were not with us. Even when Hiro was terrified of whatever she did. She really did get it. And she suffered because of it. because the rest of us didn't.
Why?
That's why Aoi blames us. And she must have been at the edge. She must have been at the edge. I mean, it was a misunderstanding. Just the fact that they thought she wanted to kill them was a misunderstanding on their part. And that only happened because they were not willing to hear her out. It's so frustrating.
Why? Huh?
Hina.
Oh no.
Hina.
Huh?
What?
I have a favor to ask.
So at that point, she really had it in her mind,
Protein.
and she had already switched that up. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. She realized when she got there that Sakura already had the poison. She hadn't switched that, I got confused. No. She had the poison already. And the door was blocked, obviously.
Please.
But she was already dead. And that's why she went to get us. Of course she did. She was just human. Yes.
Why?
And that's why you blamed yourself. This game of burdens, of saying, I bear this burden. I'm carrying this weight. These people represent weight. This action represents weight. It only makes you despair. All the time. But I don't think she died hating any of us, though. Hina, she was the only one that actually got it.
Hey, hey!
She was the only one that believed in us as friends up until the very end. Monokuma, shut the hell up. I think she's mistaken at some parts.
What is this?
But she must be the one that is able to understand her the most, because she was the closest one to her. Well, yeah.
What are you saying?
In other words,
What did you do?
yes indeed.
It is. It actually is. No.
What the heck?
No.
Of course.
Oh.
Yep.
Fuck no.
Too bad. It's true.
No.
Huh?
You bastard.
Huh?
Unbelievable.
It is dirty. It is the dirtiest of things. You sullied Sakura's last memento for her best friend and falsified it so that so that Hina messed with the evidence. You did. You falsified the note. You could have. Just because the note wasn't presented during the trial, that's what. What do you mean, scene cut?
And
What are you gonna do?
This only pisses me off. I'm not gonna read it in Monokuma's voice though.
Hey, hey!
No, don't change the topic, just read the note. You still have regrets and you still want people to know stuff when you go. That's just the gist of it. Ugh. Just read the note.
enough already.
Please. Get on with it.
Yes, indeed.
No, Buskill. You're the real Buskill around here. Just read it. Gonna... My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
Okay.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo.
That was the
and
hostage.
demanded I become their tool.
That was a
I
hostage.
couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it.
Oh no.
That's how I saw things.
But it wasn't really a mistake.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
So you were supposed... Yeah. So you were supposed to be the first one to kill. Of course. Huh.
However, as I lived here with all of you,
There never really
As I
was
lived
such a
here with
stalemate,
Hina.
right?
my resolve began to weaken.
Of course. But it really isn't your fault.
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
Which is why she was still looking at us as friends. Until the very end.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision.
So that's what?
To resist you.
At the end of the third trial, she was completely resolved. I'm so sorry about that noise. Hope that you did not hear it. Maybe I'm just gonna cut it out. Jeez, was some air horns coming from my sister's room.
I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
But you weren't weak. You were trying to protect what was dear to you. There's nothing wrong with
This is
that.
my atonement for
And in the end, you never killed anyone. So you didn't really do anything wrong. You just gave information. That's it.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
Indeed.
Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
They wanted to inspire distrust. Of course.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
You're not, though. Oh my gosh. It's this game of burdens. Making yourself responsible for all this friggin' crap.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
You were not obligated to take responsibility for stuff that you didn't do. Even if you did give away information, it wasn't because you wanted to. It was because you were forced, because you were protecting your family and their dojo. That's just it. And still the intentions were pure.
Then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Oh my god.
Huh?
It's so painful.
No way!
Correct.
It's because she was the strongest of all. Yeah. Because she was the only one that actually got it. Sakura was the most determined person in here.
Danganronpa.